Yo, what is up, world? Welcome to Detroit Life Live, show 263, Detroit Life 2. And I mean that, and I mean it as much as I could say it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. I'm Chris Wren, and we have the one and only Danny Superstar Soprani. And with us, joining us tonight on this special episode of Detroit Life Live, we have D12's one and only Swifty McVay.
Yeah!
Yo, what it do? What it be like?
Yeah.
It'd be
What's
like
good?
fun now.
Yes.
Yes.
Swifty, welcome to the show.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, since you've been on the show.
It
feel
seriously has been like 2 years, I think.
Probably.
Has it been that long?
I think so. Because I was trying to think of that earlier today, and I'm like, it has been at least 2 years, I think. So.
Probably.
Yeah.
But it really not, because we like talk every day, every other day. doing
Yeah.
something.
That's probably why I don't seem like it's been that long. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't get to talk to Swifty every day.
Yeah, we need to go ahead and chop it up a little bit more.
Right.
We're going to chop it up, and we're going to sell his phone number. It's
777-9311.
No. But you have to. It's a charity auction per digit.
Yeah, 777-9311. I want to spend the night with you if that's all right.
No, I'm just joking. Swifty, it's
Not
a pleasure
y'all,
to have
I'm
you.
just saying.
You don't want to hang out with us? What?
For a good time, call.
All right, that's what's up. If you guys are just tuning in right now, I appreciate it. Make sure you guys share, like the show, and Danny here will give you a virtual kiss. And before we start real quick, I got to give a big shout out to a Passport Pizza. They hooked us up with pizza today. Swifty didn't get any yet, but hopefully he'll have some after the show. Danny is not hungry, and I ate a half a pizza. So Passport Pizza, thank you. They have multiple locations. Make sure you guys check out Passport Pizza. Also, Wise Guy Records. Make sure you guys check them out. And Detroit Life Clothing brand is in the house. That is what is up.
Yeah.
So first on the docket, I don't know if we want to talk weekends or let's just go right into it because I have so many questions to ask and talk about.
Let's just go right
You
into
haven't been
it.
here in like 4 months, 3 days, 36 hours. Swifty's been 2 years.
It's
so
been 2
It ain't
weeks.
been that long. It's just like 2
No, a
years.
year?
It's just like, I think I came up here to talk about Detroit Life last year.
possibly.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I'm
volume one.
doing-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm doing every other week, too. So I might have just missed you if you did come
Yeah.
since then.
Perhaps.
But I haven't seen you in like 2 years.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
That's probably what
2
it
years
is.
too long.
That's probably what it is. Okay.
All right, let's get down to business. First thing is first. Danny, what's going on with you? I know it's been 2 weeks. You said you had something going on, I thought?
Well,
We talked about Discovery, but what's after that?
yeah, just shooting episodes for Shelby TV. We shot the Christmas tree lighting the other day, and that was really fun. So we got that done. I'm sure it'll be aired closer to Christmas time, I'm assuming. But, yeah, that was the big thing that I really had. I don't want to take up too much time because I know we have so much to cover tonight.
I know we do. Okay. Well, welcome back, Danny.
Thanks.
Always a pleasure to have you on the show. You make the show, or does the show make you? Or both?
Or both, yeah.
I like that. All right, moving forward. Swifty
What up,
McVay.
What's
Oh,
good?
my gosh. You know what? There's so much to talk about. Like, we talk over we text so much, and then we talk over the phone, and then, like, we still have stuff to talk about. So let's just rewind everything. Let's start back to basics. We know how you got into the rap. We know how you got into D12. We know all that good stuff. But what I wanted to ask you, I don't know if we talked about the tour you have next year coming up.
Okay.
And the new collab we got going on. And one of the most important things we got, Detroit Life Volume 2 or Detroit Life 2, which you just dropped.
No, it ain't dropped yet.
No.
It-
Oh, you dropped the album cover.
I dropped.
Ah.
Oh, there you go. 'Cause you
I
the
ain't
fans
giving it
gonna
away.
be like, oh shoot, they was gonna go straight to the streaming. Then they was gonna holler at me, be like, I don't see it.
He's a liar. He's a dirty liar.
Right. So a lot to cover. Let's
Yeah.
start there. Whatever you want to do. You want to start with the music first or the tour coming up?
Oh,
or
let's talk
kinda
about
what
the
you've been
tour. Thank Me Later tour with Snoop Dogg. Big shout out to Snoop Dogg, man. This tour, man, been canceled twice, rightfully so,
Now, I heard that last time,
COVID?
at the store.
because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's true.
Yeah, because of that. It's been canceled twice. Now, this time is next year, August, September. We first started to do some United Kingdom dates, and now we got some New Zealand dates. And he's also going to do some Australia dates as well. So we're definitely going to be in the United Kingdom and in New Zealand, but we're not sure if we're going to do the Australia dates yet. So it's not carved in stone. But y'all continue to put that out there in the atmosphere because I love Australia, so that's going down. And it's not getting canceled anymore unless, Mother Nature has come do something. But that's in full effect next year, man. So, and I also got a spot date at a place in Wisconsin this Friday. So if those in
Whoa.
Wisconsin, I know they like, where? I don't know where.
How you gonna get there?
I know. I'm walking. I'm
Take
going
the
to walk.
McDoodle chopper.
Yeah.
I'm going to hike it. I'm going to get my stick.
That's cool.
He's going to be
I'm
blindfolded.
gonna put my clothes on the tip of the stick, put it over my shoulder.
There you go.
Like the little rascals. Yeah, but
pick you up.
keep watching my post. I'm gonna post that too. But next year is definitely going down with the Snoop tour.
Well, so many questions come with that. The first question that came to my mind, Danny, is how does it make you feel like to go to a whole different world, technically, because you're a different country, where they do things different and people know who you are? Like, isn't that humbling, or how does that, like, how do you take that?
I mean, you know what? Let me just say, man, we are human. It's, different cultures, and everybody does the same thing. Everybody loves to party. Everybody loves to eat good food. Everybody wants to be loved. You got bad guys, you got good guys. It's just different culture, different language. That's all. Same thing, and I love it. I love traveling anyway.
Right.
If I wasn't doing the music thing, man, I'd probably be sitting somewhere in another country just sitting there just like,
chilling.
I'm just here.
I'm just here.
You know what I'm saying? It's live, though. Yeah.
Now, you can answer this as truthfully as you can, please. Have you ever had to pass
No.
on an autograph? Come on. Okay.
No, I'm
good.
playing. Go ahead.
No, did you? You ever have to, like, pass on an
I
autograph?
never passed
or
an
just-
autograph. Never. I mean, but it's like this. I never said no. If anybody ever asked me for an autograph face to face, I always do it until it's time to go or it was time to get pulled away. But
So not on your own accord is what you're saying.
absolutely,
Right.
like if, bodyguard, or I was just in a rush and just couldn't do it for whatever reason. But I always give autographs since day one, and
Yeah.
I always will. No matter who asks me, I'm always do it. So if anybody tell
That's
y'all
cool.
out there that Swift, threw my CD at me and didn't sign,
Oh, who would ever believe that?
I wouldn't. I
You're
wouldn't
like the
frisbee your
sweetest guy
CD.
ever. No.
I appreciate that.
I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you. I try
That's
to
so
be-
cool, because actually there's some stuff that happened that I didn't even tell you about. And I'm like, I don't know, like, at what point...
Somebody threw a CD at you?
No. But like, at what point do you, like, you have to kind of figure out, like, actually, I think I forgot to tell you, I had a couple emails saying, a friend of mine got that tape, and it was personally signed to them. Like, why didn't I get that? And I'm like, shit, well, honestly, the way I responded is like, hey, I'm very sorry to hear that. They actually reached out to us before we signed, I think it was one tape, and they reached out to us before it was signed, so that's how they got it. Normally, we don't do that.
That's
And,
crazy.
yeah.
That's just, I mean, we're human. We're bound for error. And whoever that is out there, if you're listening, we deeply
Yeah.
apologize. When I sign my CDs, I want I want to sign them personally for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even
Yeah.
if the Sharpie's messed up, I go back to CVS for y'all and sign it. It won't be no, or he ain't getting one with no name. No, I literally go get the Sharpie and get y'all together. So, yeah.
All right, well, that's what's up. And I think I got your mail, too. I got fan mail coming for you now.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
ain't
you
open
know
it, did you?
No. I wouldn't open it, but...
He's like, yes, I did.
Hey, as soon as I get
I
the mail,
pretended it was for me.
it's gonna be cut in the corner. Like he probably was putting it up on the light.
Right.
No, I did. I looked at it, and you can see it's pretty thick paper.
It's a handwritten letter.
So I don't know, like... I hope I...
Like, Dear
actually-
Chris,
No,
never
no.
return
Dear
none of my
Swifty.
calls.
I know, right? I shaved my head just like yours. No.
You remember that song by Phil Collins by the Aaron and Night about that guy?
I'm so inspired by your spikes.
Yeah, right.
You tried to save that other guy.
right. Yeah.
Actually,
I gotta come out and get that though. I gotta get that.
I may have forgot it at the store. I'll have to check after the show.
It could be a
Danny-
fan hollering at me about something.
Danny wants to give shout out to McKay from the UK.
Wait, who?
Danny Durkin. So, hello.
What up, though? What's camera? Where's the camera at?
We got them all over.
I salute you. I love UK. I got some peoples
Oh.
out there. Big shout out to June Seasons.
Yeah, Danny said she would love an autograph. I was like, what the hell's going on here? It's DANNY.
Yeah, not me. I'm talking in
Wait, Danny wants my autograph?
Uh-oh.
No.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
How can we get you an autograph, Danny? I don't know.
Figure it
mean,
out.
yeah.
Well, online, right? Can't you order the tapes and then that's how it's...
No, tapes are gone. Those sold out.
Oh, they already are? Okay.
Didn't those sell out in like 12 hours or something? Or like within
In
24 hours?
24 hours, it's sold out. Thank goodness, man. I mean, the nostalgia, man, of having those tapes, man. I mean, in today's time, streaming is cool. I love streaming. It's all good. But it's just nothing like having that tangible piece of work in your hand, going to the record store, grabbing that tape, man. So I wanted to bring that back, and I'm glad people liked it. You know what I'm saying? Probably the younger generation probably was looking at this tape like what is this?
We should do 8-tracks.
Could you be
Right.
surprised? I got a pretty extensive record collection myself.
Really?
Yeah. I got
I'm so
probably
glad
over
I made it in time
300, I'd say.
for the
Jeez,
to know what it all
man.
So I think you'd be surprised. The younger generation,
Some of them.
Yeah,
some
man.
of them, some of
The
us.
ones raised right.
Yeah.
You collect them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people don't know about
Wow.
that tape era when when all the little the stuff fall out the tape and you got to take the pencil and turn it in. Or if you
I
wanted
hated
to,
that.
if a music was whack and you wanted to tape over, you had to put the little paper in
Yeah, in the top.
tips at the top.
But then they got smart, did both sides. So you had to
Yeah.
put the paper in both sides to record both sides. Remember that?
Yeah.
I remember
I
when,
didn't know
tape
that.
decks-
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Both sides at
Yeah.
once?
So side A, side B.
Oh,
So you can
so-
just put more info in there. More of it.
Well, yeah, no, Danny, it's wait.
Yeah,
like,
you can put more. You can put.
2 songs.
Yeah.
No, you're right, Danny. But yeah, and on the top of the tape, they would punch out the holes so you can't
Yes.
record over the tape. So you'd have to put a little piece of
Yeah.
paper or something.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
remember that?
Recording
Yeah.
on tapes.
Young for that?
No.
No,
I know what you're talking about.
Hey,
Scotch tape.
we used to do that, man. We had a box full of tapes of an artist we didn't know who it was years ago. I was a teenager, man, and we had 4 tracks, and the 4 tracks required us to put tapes in there. So we used the tapes of the artists we didn't know. We put little paper in
Yeah,
there.
push the tabs so that nobody
And we
can
did our
do
thing.
over it.
Record
Yeah.
it over.
Many moons ago.
Or you
Oh,
could put a piece of, if you someone
Let's see.
punched them out.
Let's just say. Let me see. Yeah, exactly.
let me see.
The tabs. Yeah.
So there's
tabs.
a couple. So you might have to
Uh,
pop these out or not.
Yeah.
And then you can't do nothing to it after that.
Can't be recorded.
Can't
out.
be-
What the hell is this thing? Oh, this is so
Yeah.
old.
That's an old tape.
Yeah.
My
that's
first car.
12 track.
I had a whole bunch of tapes and I used them.
Swifty, do you remember your first album or single or mixtape? Was it actually on a tape?
You know what? Let me tell you.
That's a good question.
When I recorded so long ago, man, I used to record on reel to reels. You don't
Wow.
even know what a reel to reels
Yes, I do.
You remember the reel
Yeah.
to reels? The big
that-
round
yeah.
silver boys.
Was it like a big VHS tape inside the
well,
plastic? the big
that was
ones?
that was later. That was
Looks
Okay.
like a-
Dat
that was-
tape.
Looks
that
like
was
a film projector.
8 DATs. There was 8 DATs.
Eight
But the reel to
DATs.
reels looked like the
It's
film
like a big
projectors.
film projector.
And then the 8 DATs was
Oh.
looking like the VHS tapes.
Yeah, yep.
And then it went to the D88 phase where it was like the small little tapes about this big. And then it went digitally into the Pro 2 phase or whatever. So I recorded on all those stages or whatnot. But my first mixtape that I ever did solo came out on CD. You know what I'm saying? It was just something about them CDs. Boy, I can remember when I first seen a CD,
You're like,
early
that's
2000, late 90s, dog. I just thought I was in like the year 2025.
We're living in the future.
I was like, geez.
Didn't it let you put more songs, right, on your album?
You
with
said
the CD?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just a thing back then, man. And
That's funny because
now they don't even have CD stores with CDs in them no more. Music wise
No.
no more. Yeah.
but so the newer Jeeps don't have CD players, right? From like the 17, 18, 19, 20, 21s.
Yeah.
And I bought this new truck, this new build we're doing, and in the console there's a CD player. And I look at the window sticker. They paid $600 for this truck, this Jeep, to have a freaking CD player in the console. And I'm like, this thing is so damn old. Who the hell wants a CD player? Don't we all use flash drives now?
Flash sticks. Those
It's
flash
called,
sticks.
it's called a flash
yeah,
stick.
yeah. But you know what's so crazy? Like us, we have collections. Like you got the records. I got a lot of tapes. And if
I
I,
love
you know, I would love to pop the tape in and just get some nostalgia going on.
Yeah, plus
you know
it
what I'm
sounds
saying?
different. You know, like it's not. You know, it's almost
Yeah.
the type of sound, not so much the song itself.
Yeah.
That sound in the song. You know.
Yep, yep.
Until the tape
It's
messes
just-
up, you gotta rewind it.
And
with
then
the
when
pencil.
you're making music, you know, it's just something about that warm, raw sound that records bring, that snap, crackle, and pop. It's just
Yes.
something about it.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Yeah, you know, the young generation don't know nothing about that.
I do know what you're talking about, the difference in how it's almost like authentic it
Yep.
sounds, and I do know what you're talking about.
Absolutely.
We got a ton of people saying hi to you.
Yeah,
read
read some
up.
we got
comments.
Chuck, Sean,
Chuck Day, what up? Ohio in the
oh, my
house.
boyfriend David's on. Hi, David.
David Shelby.
Your wife's on here. Hi, Caroline.
Caroline said,
Caroline.
Caroline. She said you could do the tape thing to VHS tape too, yeah.
Oh,
Danny.
word up.
But actually the VHS tapes had the clickers so you couldn't go back.
Yeah, sure did. I
yeah,
remember
that?
They sure did.
All right, go ahead,
And we
Danny.
used to record everything on there. But yeah, I'm seeing a few people on there. What's up, Garrett Hoffman?
Hoffman in the
Yo,
house.
Danny, what it do?
I know
Sean.
when Danny was saying McKay earlier, I thought he was giving a shout out to one of his friends or something, and he's like, the autocorrect keeps switching it to McKay when it's McVay. And he's like,
Oh.
no, hi, McVay. I'm like, okay, I get it now.
Yeah, we human. Yeah, I see it. Shout out to McKay from the UK.
Oh,
It's
Kelly
all
from
love, Daddy.
Canada?
Canada. Big shout out to 80 Empire. You know what I'm saying? And, happy belated birthday to Lucas Reza. You know, 80 Empire, man. Those my brothers from another mother. They done recorded the 80 Empire album that I dropped last summer. So y'all go cop that. And we got another one coming out called Gray Rose. It's coming out too. So already finished. We in full effect, man. So shout out to them brothers in Canada. Yeah.
You got a lot of projects on the table.
Oh man, the work ethic has to be strong nowadays, man. I mean, there's just so much stuff going on out here. If your work ethic is not strong, people will be looking this, be like, oh, he ain't doing nothing.
Everybody looks at me like I'm crazy, like I'm a workaholic. But
Man,
No,
your
it's the way you do it. It's not so much the amount. It's the way.
Yeah, man, you gotta
Everybody's
stop
gotta
bossing
throw
people
away.
around all the time, man.
Danny, go to the bathroom. Swifty, break that track.
Where's my sewing machine?
Right. I'm gonna do it myself since you people can't do it right.
Better sew that shirt.
If I had 12 more me's, we can get
Right.
this done.
I believe that he really believes that. Truly. If he had one wish, there'd be 12 more hymns.
It would be. Kelly, what's up from Canada?
I have a question, actually. Speaking
right.
of Snoop's whole thing that you've
Yeah.
got going on. Have you ever worked with him in the past?
I work with Snoop.
What's he like?
Snoop is cool.
Is he cool?
Man, Snoop is
High
too
cool. Was that one of the stories
cool.
you
For,
gave to me?
high and cool and high. You know what I'm saying?
He seems cool.
Down to earth, man. This bunch of fun, man. And I mean, you know, the way you see him on TV and all that, man. He's a fun person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He just like high off life, high off trees. You know what I'm saying? Yep, Snoop. We actually did something. It ain't never come out. You know, we went to the studio and recorded something a long time ago, and we vibe. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't never put the song out though. But Snoop is cool. Big shout out to Snoop. You know, and allowing us to represent Woody next year, man. It's gonna be live. You know.
That's pretty exciting.
That is
Like,
really exciting.
all the experience and like going to a different country and like stuff like that. It's got to blow your mind sometimes. Don't you sit back like, wow, like,
It's a
I'm
blessing.
blessed, like crazy.
Yeah, it's a blessing to be able to go over there and see new things, man. I mean, and even knowing me, I like to travel anyway. So this music
Yeah.
allowed me to be able to do that. So yeah, it is a blessing.
Now, do you
man.
get to bring the family or no?
Nah,
No.
I wish. You know, it'll be dope if
How
Yeah.
long do you usually spend away when you do those?
That's not bad though.
touring usually varies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got the 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Sometimes you got a week. You know, but with the Snoop one, I think it's about 2.5, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's
Depends
all
how-
work, right?
But we toured months, 3 weeks, and you know, and
Depends on where you're going.
yeah, really, yeah,
It's all work.
yeah, it's all work.
Okay.
I mean, you know, the thing is though, you know, but when you do something that you love doing, it's not considered work, which
You
is
get so
which
tied
is a
up in it,
blessing.
you're having fun anyway.
You know, and then some people might get it twisted. Like if you go do a show, then you have an after party. It's still work, but you're having fun, and people might
Yeah.
look at it like you having too much fun, but. You know, you getting paid to do the after party, but you
Oh, yeah.
drinking and tossing it up, you know.
But you're
And you-
working all the time. Yeah.
Absolutely. Right, right.
Now, if you ever had I have to ask, you ever had a situation where like people want to give you their demo tape or their CD and
Oh,
I was
They
gonna
want
say,
you to
I can
hear it,
imagine
like-
that happens so much.
like how does that like how do you work that? Because you don't want to say no to people. I get that, but like what do you like?
No,
what do you
I don't.
do, like-
I don't say no to people. If I see people have a demo, I embrace them. I take it. I even buy one from them if they ask. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I do that is because
You and that.
I've been blessed to have somebody take me up under their wing basically my whole young life. You know, I've been rapping since I was 6, 7 years old. Ever since the age of 13, I always had a manager. If that didn't work, I was under somebody else. So I always had somebody who took me up under their wing, who tried to help me get on, whether it was a producer and we traveled together at the age of 16, a DJ recording my music, always tried to put fire up under me or invested in me. So when I see people who don't have that,
Yeah.
I try to give back in a way. You know, I don't turn my face away from them. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember everything that I went through, and it didn't have to happen for me that way. So
Plus, if you find somebody who's like incredibly talented,
absolutely,
you can benefit off that.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
So
yep.
could be a win-win.
Yep, you're right. You got some really dope artists out there, and you got some whack artists. But you would never know if you just You might, you got to keep an open mind. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not interested in running a record label, you still keep an open mind. You never know. You could be entertaining the angel. Now I don't want to get all spiritual,
Right.
but that's just how I think. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that there's certain people that come into your way, and if you let them go, then that could be an opportunity, a really big one missed for you. You know, I believe that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I believe it too. I mean, if you actually believe in like really like spirits and angels, who's to say you didn't see a person on the street corner and then as soon as they walk around the corner after you finish talking, they disappeared?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You would never know.
It's true.
People would look at me like I'm crazy, but you would never know.
I'm gonna say anything's possible.
Swifty McCrazy.
Yeah, right.
Too much smoking
I'm
with
sorry,
Snoop.
Straight Jacket McVay.
I get what you're saying.
See, we're both crazy in a sense, right?
It's kind of like Schrodinger's cat. Like, you know what I mean? It's
No,
it's
what
an
is that?
experiment where
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
it
Yeah.
was like a science experiment. I don't
Yep.
really actually know all the details, but it's like if you look in the box, you'll find out whether or not the cat died. But if
That's
you
so.
don't look in the box, you'll never know, right?
Right.
Mm.
So then
So
it doesn't
could be
exist.
alive
to you.
and dead if
Right.
you never look in the box.
If a
So
tree
it's kind of
falls
like the
and
same
no one's
thing.
around
That
to
dude
Same
walks around the
analogy.
corner.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You would never know. That's why they said you could be entertaining an angel, but you would never know.
Then you got to be listening to a lot of music because a lot of people got to approach you and probably message you and inbox you, and it gets a little overwhelming. I know, I've been there.
I mean, it can. I mean, you want to be cool and you want to be open-minded and listen, whatever, but you always running to some assholes. I mean, I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to try to keep it transparent. I mean,
Oh, this is interesting. I didn't know.
Yeah, yep, you are. I mean, you don't ever look at it or look for it.
Like what? You got to listen to my music because I'm that good. Damn it!
It's just, something to where they might say something that might make you be like, oh, shoot.
Click, delete.
I don't even want to do this no more. You know what I'm saying? And then,
Yeah.
you calm down from it, then you do it again, and all of a sudden, bam, you're like, ah. So it comes with the territory. So, you got to really, really pick the time, in essence, to do that type of stuff because there is some assholes out here, but I respect everybody,
The
time.
music
Yeah.
industry is brutal too.
It is.
People are just. Some people are just
I can
terrible.
imagine.
It is. You got people in positions that shouldn't be in the positions. You got the arrogant. You got the people who treat the music industry like the drug game. You got people who got record labels with a lot of money who don't know nothing about the labels and their intentions is getting you. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's all crazy because people write contracts to how they want to write them. So,
Yeah.
but the thing is, I will tell you, if you sign that contract, you really can't get mad at them if you didn't get a lawyer to get a lawyer.
Right.
Yeah,
You
you gotta
know?
be smart
Actually,
enough to have one. Yeah.
The Royce the 5'9", he just a couple days ago just dropped that interview he did, and they were talking about all that. He had my
Okay.
shirt on,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
but I only heard a little bits and pieces. I haven't had time to listen to it, but he is talking about the record labels, and they're obviously there. He said to obviously make as much money off you as they can for as little much money as it'll cost.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
That's anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's the whole thing is to make some money. I mean, whatever they do for you is basically a loan. You know what I'm saying? And videos, wardrobe, props, everything.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
we know.
It's a loan. If you don't make that back in your record sales, then you in the hole.
You gotta pay
Money
him.
wins. Money
Yeah,
wins everything.
they're not gonna just give it to you and just say, "Hey, ride off in the sunset."
Right.
So
You know what I'm
so
saying?
maybe these days, since they're so different than in the past, maybe it's not the best to sign with a record label. I mean,
You
is
know
it?
what? Here's the thing. With me, I come from an era to where you needed a machine, and the machine is the record label. So you needed a machine to give you the budgets. You needed a machine to put all the $1 million videos, or whatever.
Oh,
because
yeah.
back then you didn't have what we have now. You know what I'm saying? It was so hard to get on, and to be a part of a machine was just super, super dope. Now, as things evolutionize to the social media and stuff like that, it's a gift and a curse. Now you're gonna have to work super harder to get your name out there. No. Let me take that back. You used to work harder to get your name out there. Now you don't have to work as hard now to get
Yeah,
your name
social
out
media
there.
platforms,
Absolutely.
all that, Apple and whatever.
Right. So now the record labels are looking at that saying, okay, well, I see you building your own following, and now we're not making as much money as we used to make because now people can get music for free.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So now what I want to do is see what you're doing and how you're building your life for yourself, and we can piggyback off of what you're doing. And based off of what you're doing will determine whether we want to mess with you or not.
Right. Yeah. It's a whole package type of thing.
Absolutely.
You gotta have every piece.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of people out here, like you see probably an artist you never heard before with 500,000 fans. And you be like, who is he? He's in his own lane without a label.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But me, if I had a choice, it ain't nothing like the machine. The machines might be awkward at times, but the machines had you right because you didn't have to worry about doing a lot of stuff. You had a staff of people. You had a big table with people having meetings and, and they go
Yeah.
out
Then
street
you can
teams.
focus on what you're
There
supposed
you
to be
go.
focusing on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what's important. That's the flavor. And like
There
if
you
you lose
go.
the flavor, what's the point of any of it anyways?
Yeah. But the good thing about independent in today's time, once you got your niche and you a mojo and you've got you a fan base, now you can just go ahead and continue to just do and things gonna work for you without having to work as much promotion wise, because now you got a cult fan base who's watching you and waiting for you. So it's about building first, and then once you build it, then it's on. So you can have an artist that have 10 million fans. What if they put out a song and it's whack? Those 10 million fans will go listen to the whack song, but 10 million fans stream the song.
Right.
Whether they
That's all
found
that
it,
matters too.
whether they found it whack or not,
Right.
those 10 million, so they're gonna keep going. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And more than that, you put out another one, they're still gonna go
They're
back
gonna
and
still
listen
check
to
it out.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of building your cult fans. So it's just the process is a little bit hard, but once you're there, the benefits you reap is dope.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
are you signed? I don't even know. Are you signed?
I'm still under Shady Records. We just ain't
Oh, okay.
dropped a third album yet.
I got
know?
you.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
yeah.
And then you can just do your side projects, whatever you want to
Yeah,
do.
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Because we've been doing a lot of collaborations.
Yeah, I mean, for the fans that don't know, I got about 12 solo albums out there, so go check my catalog. I've been working. I put out an album like
Yeah,
once
tell the
every
website.
year. Yeah, you can go ahead to, you know what, the website
You can just
is
Google your
anything D12. That's the new one. We just launched that. You know, me and Canava, we got a my
Wait, so
brother's keeper.
anything
Yep.
D12.com?
No. All things D12.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking about some other
All
shit.
things D12.
All things D12. It's the new website. Go check it out. Me and Canava is launching my brother's keeper too. We in work mode with that.
That's what I see. I think I seen a. I don't know if I seen like a banner or something of that. Part
Okay.
2 or something.
Okay.
Something's out there. I did see something with part 2 coming out.
Oh wow! It could
So I
have been.
remember part 1 you had it off Woodward.
It
at
could
that
have
little
been a
grasshopper
fan
or
building our
something.
record label for building a picture for us. A fan just gave me a picture of a Detroit Life 2 album cover. Like, here, man, use this. I'm like, I already got one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So shout out to him who put all that work in. But yeah.
Whoops.
But you seen that when we had the release party in Ferndale, Michigan.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was successful. It went pretty good, man. People came out and showed up and showed out. And now we're doing a part 2 to the album. We're in the process, man. We got some songs in. Don't have a release date, man. So we're working on that.
Who's
Working
on that, real quick? Who's
Just
on
me
that?
and Canava.
Just
Me and
you two?
Canava is holding D12 on our back. You know what I'm saying? So you might have heard Marshall on Stepping Stone say, you know, D12 is over, but we not over. You know.
Well,
what
as far
I'm
as maybe like all the members, is
I
the
mean,
way I took it. I don't know.
it's a brand. D12 is a brand, and me and Canava is holding the brand on the back. Now, as far as the other members, like Kind Artist and Bizarre, they wanted to do their own shit. You
Yeah.
know,
Sure.
Kind Artist wanted to be a producer, and he wanted a hype man for him. So he finds passion into making beats for other producers. Bizarre always thought he was the lead singer of the band, wanted to do his solo shit. So he'll be in the group one day,
Superman video.
lead the group tomorrow, for real. So yeah.
I
was
think it's
excited.
go ahead.
My brother's keeper. I'm sorry. That's
Oh,
just
no,
exciting.
yeah.
Because we were there for one, Danny. You weren't there. But
Yep.
yeah, definitely let us know what's going on with that. 'cause
Absolutely.
Support that.
Absolutely.
Speaking of that, I was at my folks' house the other day. Oh, it was probably a couple weeks ago, and I was going through a lot of my old stuff, and I have old CDs of stuff that I've burned, like burned CDs of all my favorites.
Bootlegger.
When I was in high school,
Why,
yeah.
you didn't like him that much?
No, like I had like
Oh,
all
you
my
mean burn?
Yeah.
See,
No, yeah.
Bootleg.
Like I burned all my favorite
Tossing
songs.
them in the fireplace like.
Yeah, screw
Hated
this,
it.
screw this, screw this. No, I have my own personalized, like all the songs I loved burned on these CDs that I would play like in my car when I was like a freshman in high school.
Right.
And I was like looking at them and I was just kind of nostalgic going through this. And of course, like I get to like the fourth song and it's like, these chicks don't even know the name.
Bam. Put
No,
their
right,
arm on me like they want to hold me.
Yeah. That's crazy,
And
man.
I was like, yes. So it goes way back. So honestly, you're such an inspiration.
Thank you.
It's just
thank
so
you.
many, including myself.
Oh, I appreciate that. Much love to you, man. Yeah, we was definitely speaking our truth on that song, man. That's and it is crazy because we never had a dull moment. Not only in the studio, but just period. Wherever we went, when we traveled, sitting in the room, when we weren't in the studio, we always laugh, joke, laugh. So all that stuff was real. So we just decided to shed light to it. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
in a funny way.
That's
so
the best way to do it.
Yeah.
It's- People can see that that's real.
Yep, you speak your truth.
What year did that come out?
That came out in 2004. That actually dropped 2004. The album was D12 World. So that's the first single off of
okay.
D12 World, my band. Yep. And it's so crazy because all of the journalists, when we used to do press, we could
What
tell.
about Eminem?
Yeah, absolutely. So it'd be like 15 minutes asking us questions about M, and then we could tell if the journalists didn't do their research. And
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So we look at each other like, oh, the journalists ain't do his research. So we start fucking with the journalists. and every time we see that the journalists ain't do his research, we start messing with him, and he get all irritated and mad. But yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
That's in the music video.
Yeah,
Dude, that's one of my favorite ones. It really is.
yeah.
Like, then you get I think you got thrown off the stage and then the concrete.
Oh,
your
yeah.
head's like out rapping.
Yeah, those are the days, man.
So that was on one of your CDs, Danny? That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I loved that song. Like, that song is one of those songs that even now, if I hear it one time, it's stuck in my head for like 3 days. I can't get it out. It's just
My band.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
it's so
very catchy.
catchy, and that is like, that's so hard to do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, there's a lot of great songs, and there's a lot of catchy songs, but the songs that like really stick,
They were just fun.
that's
whack,
a good song.
You know?
Yeah, it's good to have fun. Like we're hardcore MCs, you know what I'm saying, from Detroit, and we made it cool to have fun. Like just because you're a hardcore MC doesn't mean you can't have fun. You know what I'm saying?
You got to, yeah.
Yeah,
People love to see it.
yeah.
If you guys are just tuning in right now to Detroit Life Live, ask a question. We got the one and only D12 Swifty McVay in the house.
Let's go.
We got Danny Soprani and Chris Wren, your main man, right here on Detroit Life Live. So, Swifty, moving forward, Detroit Life 2. Let's talk about that, because I also heard through the grapevine we have a cipher going. What is what, and what is this? What do we got?
I'm thinking in my head, should I tell the people who's on this cipher, man?
It's
But
up
here's
to
the
you.
thing.
You
It's
can keep
Detroit artists, though.
That's,
You know,
that's
and
great.
then people around the world, you may know, you may not, but I'm not even going to tell you who's on the cipher yet. You know why?
I know a couple of them, but I ain't going to say that.
Yeah, I would, you know, but
I don't even know everybody. You mentioned some people.
I mean, here's the thing. It's a cipher, so I just want everybody to look and then to see who's coming up next. Like, to see one rapper and then see the other one come in like, oh!
And the surprise factor, I get that.
Absolutely. Yep,
get
yep.
that.
Okay.
So,
Lock
the
and
Detroit, was setting here?
it's under lock and keep.
Yeah, there you go. It's,
Okay.
it's in a briefcase, and that briefcase is under a briefcase, so it's underground.
And it's
a
locked
plastic
inside a
bag.
vault.
Right. And then they took that to Fort Knox. But anyway,
So it's gone. You can't even get access to it then.
yeah, but Detroit Life Cypher is the first single off of Detroit Life 2. Just cooked that up. We go work on a video for that, man. And that song is just about lyrics, about battle, cypher lyrics. And the Detroit Life 2 album is pretty much based on lyrical content, hip-hop shop, open mic content. I decided to take it to that direction.
Wow,
Detroit
okay.
Life 1 has so many songs on there for so many different concepts. I thought it was time for me to just get back into my mojo, that lyrical essence of where I came from, the battle ring and the hip hop shop,
That's
which is
what's
the
up.
open mic where we all met. So that's a lot of that type of vibe on that album when you hear it. So
Wow.
It's a real return.
yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
I can't wait to see that
Back
one.
to the
That one.
essence.
So, Volume 2, can we talk about who's on Volume 2? Or that might ruin the cipher? We better just stop.
Okay,
saying
you know
nothing.
what? I would say this.
We may
You're
just,
peeling.
You know what? I would say this.
I'm on it. I think I got a boop or something. in it. Or,
Hey, Chris been wanting to rap for a long time. I think I
I know.
might go ahead and
I
give
was
him a
gonna say, you
slot.
have him on there, huh?
I might give him a 2-bar verse or something.
Oh my God, that would be so funny.
wait, what's a 2-bar verse?
It's not a long time.
No, I'm only joking. Like,
Right. I just might give him an ad lib.
Two
Just
words?
come in and just be like, ha!
Yeah, it's like
Right, just like
two
one
sen-
noise.
2 sentences. That's it. If they rhyme.
What's
Right in the
going
studio,
on?
my man named Chris, and he come in like, ha! And then walk away.
It'll be warming up, Chris. I'm about to.
Right.
I already did it.
But yeah.
Oh my God.
But I will say this, John Connor. Big shout out to John Connors, man. He's from Flint. Is on John Connors from Flint, and then you got Eddie Empire, my brothers from Canada that I was telling you about. They producing on the album. They're from Canada, John Connors from Flint, and they're the only two that's not from Detroit that's on the project. I will say that much. Yeah,
Okay.
so big shout out to them. You know, and all they do, man, they just be bringing fire out the door. You know what
Give
I'm
us a
saying?
little bit.
So, yeah.
And tell us about the whole album cover, or the Volume 2 cover. How'd that come about?
Man. That cover, man, I love that cover because it's so authentic, man. We actually took that cover in the inside of a real life plane. So when you look at it, you look at the floor and look at the Jeep, the Army Jeep in there. This was inside of a plane. And,
Cargo plane.
A cargo plane, yeah.
Oh,
A
yeah.
huge one, too. And it was dope. So we took the picture in there, man. I said, you know what? Ain't no telling when I'm going to be in another one of these.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yep.
Click,
yep.
click, click. So,
Right.
I got a lot of
Absolutely.
pictures, though, so I'm...
Yeah.
What made you go with that one, particular one? Because I think we
It-
did, like, a couple
Yeah,
others.
we did a few more. I think I went with that one because it just gave this raw military soldier type feel look. Like, it just represented soldierness and militariness, and what comes
Absolutely.
with that. And that's the feel I got. So not only did I like how dope it was with me, looking up at the camera like, but anyway,
I'm Swifty McVay.
like feeling myself. But it just gave that soldier militant look, you know what I'm saying? And it just kind of represented what the album feels. And the album has that raw essence. So
There's nothing cooler than that army green. I'm telling you.
absolutely. That's one
So
of my
I
favorites.
seen you post that, and I'm like, I want to share this, but I was like,
Go ahead, man.
well, I was like, do we even repost work anymore? Because I didn't want to like mess with the original post and like mess up your.
He's
likes
so
or whatever.
intricate. He's
So-
so worried about using the
I
losing the
know.
quality and things.
It's
Man,
because he-
screenshot it.
It's because he's gotten in trouble for certain things before. That's why he's extra careful now.
No, not
Man,
for
you
that.
go ahead and
but
screenshot it, man, and put it out there to the world, man.
I don't want to lose quality. That's what it comes to.
I feel like everybody's
Thank
doing
you,
that
brother.
now, especially with iPhones and stuff. It's so
What's that movie when you look into the screen and their faces is all deformed? Was it The Ring or The Grudge?
Maybe both. I don't know.
probably both, right?
Could be.
But I appreciate you, man, for keeping the integrity of my pixelated face.
Dude,
If it's meant to be shared,
Look.
it's probably okay.
I am just like, it's got to be a 10. Like, I was
He is,
concerned
yeah.
about that, but since
Yeah.
it's so small, I'm just saying, like, dude, it's got to be a 10 in my
Yeah,
book.
yeah, no,
I
and,
try to-
hey,
I
and there's
try to have
nothing
a
wrong with
standard,
thinking
man,
like
that's
that.
all.
And I'm not going to bash you for being a perfectionist. I cannot do that, man. Who would I be bashing a
Yeah,
perfectionist?
Swifty.
Right. So you stay up with that, man.
I'm going to do, I'll repost, but yeah, because I wanted to share, because sometimes when you share, no, sharing's good, but when you copy and then repost it
Yeah,
yourself, you
yeah.
get less likes, less people seeing it. That's
I
all.
feel you, and it's the same with music. Like like when we bring wave files and then we share them, the wave files in music loses its quality too a little bit.
It's
If you,
compressed every time a little bit more.
Yep. Wave file is the cleanest way to send music.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't know when you send it through text and then that text goes through an email. It just kind of
Yeah, it
distorts
does.
things. Yeah.
Well,
so I
speaking of
feel
wave
you.
files and music, can we talk about this 313? Because I'm so excited about
Yeah,
the 313.
yeah.
I don't know when we're gonna drop it on the world. Trying to figure that out.
Man,
But song's done, right?
just drop it after the podcast.
I
No,
can't,
no.
I can't do that. No. I thought about dropping a snippet, but how did you like? Okay, so everybody watching, we're working on the 313.
Right.
Which is the 313, obviously Detroit.
Yep.
And Detroit Life clothing brand. We did the new 313 design. It says Detroit Life in it. We got the new zip-ups dropping. The
Yep.
new T-shirts. I got the new Era actually fitted flat rims. That's gonna look badass when you get your little care package. So we're shooting a music video for it, and I don't want to say what we're doing in the video, but the song's done.
Yeah,
and you
man.
did the song pretty quick.
Thank you, man. The song is a commercial. Just to let y'all know,
Commercials.
a commercial
Wait, video,
song.
yeah.
It's
Videos.
it's a video commercial. So it's a song and commercial in one.
Yeah,
So
I
it
like
has
that.
the vibe of a commercial, but it's really a song. And I'm getting busy, and we representing 313 because that's the only way to do it.
That's what's up.
Yes.
I can't wait to drop that on the world. So
Man,
you better be ready. You're gonna be tired that day
Oh man.
because I'm doing all the
good.
directing. Josh is gonna film it, and you just be ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you gotta lip sync
work
the
He
on it.
song like
told
20
me
times,
that I
right?
could be in this one with you guys this
Yes.
time. So
You gotta
we'll.
be a man of your word.
I will be. You're gonna be like in the back somewhere, but you gotta. You
I'll be
gotta
in the
have-
background like, I'm in the video. Hi.
I was in the back. Superman video. I was in the back.
I probably would be like that too, like hiding behind you, like.
There's Danny. She's a decimal point.
Right. That's what, that mean you was far back there, like, jeez.
I know you could have came up a little bit,
Wow.
just like a creeper.
Yeah, but it's gonna be exciting, man. I can't wait to the world, see not just the video, but the clothing in itself, man. A lot of great quality in that new era, man. We dropping some fire.
That's right, dude.
I do like all of it so far. It's real nice.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
want to tell you though, Swifty. I really love our collaborations. This is so much fun and like
Man.
the
Tell me about
creativeness
it.
and everything. And when we did the Selfridge thing, it was just fun.
People
That
seem
was
to
a
really
ride
love
day.
it too. I'm seeing so much positive feedback from the collaborations you guys have done. So
Yeah,
I'm
man.
It's just awesome.
then
whatever you're
being,
doing, you're doing it right.
Yeah, being out there, it was super early in the morning, and it felt like it was 5 in the evening because the energy was there. You know what I'm saying? Great energy, man.
Until Steve showed up. What, maggot? We can't go back at no women. Inside joke.
I was gonna say it must be an inside
Okay, so
joke.
real quick. So we pulled up to the air base, and this dude, Steve, really cool, I guess, picked us up. And I'm like, Swifty, you're getting in front. He's like, all right. He gets in front. I get in the back with Manuel, and we're driving on videotaping. And Swifty cracks a joke. You know what? Oh, I forgot what'd you say? Like,
I said, I think it's like 5 or 8 other people.
Women.
Other people. I said, four guys and 8 girls. Man, we gotta go back and get them.
What'd he say?
And he just looked like he forgot how to smile. Like he just never smiled a
There's
day in his
nothing in his
life.
life.
are you kidding me, maggot? We can't have them on the base. They have no clearance.
I was like, whoa, I'm just playing, brother. I'm just playing. Man,
Oh my God.
he looked like the Curious George Ranger with the orange hat, just stiff and just
Yeah, like
All business.
right. It's all business. Like he just do not know how to smile at all. Like emotionless. Like
That is so funny.
dude, it was a trip.
yeah.
But
it was
when we were
crack a
leaving,
joke.
he started laughing a little bit.
right, because he
Yeah.
was taking us back to our car.
Yeah,
Right, he's like,
to
finally,
get
I'm
rid
done
of
with
these
you
guys
Right.
Right.
they're like, thank God these maggots are done.
But overall, the place showed love. I can't remember my man's name because we was about to leave, and then we ended up conversating with somebody. He was like, "Yeah," he was giving us a little history of the place.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Yeah, man, you wanna go check out the planes?" We was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah,
Is this at Selfridge?
yeah."
I live literally right next to Selfridge.
Word up.
Like
Yeah.
I see when like Air Force One comes in
Jets.
now, like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
right over my house, like right over.
Wow,
It's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, that's a cool place.
It is
The planes was dope, and then my man's let us some in there. We sat in the front, and he just kind of just let us get loose, and that's where the fun started.
No,
I
Swifty
bet.
got in the military tank and started playing with the gun.
yeah,
We still got pictures from that.
yeah,
That's
We got to
awesome.
use them from something.
absolutely.
But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
we were in this big ass tank, and it was like it's a stick.
It's crazy.
And it was.
It's I can't see. I mean, I know they had to do what they had to do, but being inside that tank was a claustrophobic type feel. It's
Yeah,
like,
you can't.
Like, can
move.
you
It's all
imagine
metal.
like being in there to like actually serve its purpose? Like that would be
No.
so scary on top of being
No.
so. Oh
yeah,
man.
and what's inside of it to what they had to use to actually see what's outside.
Yeah.
It was awkward.
Yeah.
And
you have
they
to
lo-
like really practice. I guess. with it,
Yeah,
maybe.
that was crazy.
It was kind of scary though, but fun. Shout out to Selfridge Air Museum though.
Absolutely.
Sadie
my watch,
approves
sorry.
of the snippet. Okay, thank you, love. We do
Word
got
up.
some comments. That was a Selfridge collection we did. It was pretty crazy times. But yeah, collaborations are
You guys
always
do have
fun.
the
We're
best
always
collabs. Yeah.
thank you. But in my mind, I'm always thinking, how do we up what's already been done? And I don't know if we can. So I always try to think
There's
of just different things.
always room for more,
I
brother.
have
You know?
never
Yeah.
in my life met someone who competes more with himself than Chris. I've never met anyone.
What's the
It's a great characteristic.
Characteristic.
Yeah.
But it does put you into like
no?
a
It's got to be a 10.
tick-ridden type of
Everything
thing.
we do, I feel like it's a 10. So
Yeah,
when you're rapping
yeah.
those lyrics, it's got to be a 10.
Absolutely.
When I'm designing that, this and that, and we're doing our
His
new
first
clip,
question is
gotta be
always
10.
like, "Well, how's the next one gonna be better?"
Yeah,
I'm already on it.
As long as you can combat anxiety and learn how to relax, some ideas gonna flow, man.
You hear that? You hear that, Chris?
Yeah.
As long as you
No, I hear
combat
that.
anxiety, learn how to relax. It's gonna flow. But when you in that zone or when you antsy, you shouldn't be anxious for anything, man. And then you're not gonna allow the ideas to flow because you're too busy thinking about so many things.
No, you're
It
right.
hinders you.
Everything is going absolutely great right now, but the only thing I can say is driving around looking for these certain objects that I've been collecting. It's been rough. But other than that, everything's good.
Yeah,
I'm not
and,
ruining
and,
it.
and you know we're good. We're good with coming up with stuff, man. We might think like we stuck, but then all of a sudden we're like, hey,
Yep.
twice, 2 or 3 times a year, we're like, hey, let's do this, and then we end up executing it. And,
100%.
absolutely.
So I'm excited about the Detroit Life. I want to say Volume 2, but it's Detroit
You can
Life
say
2.
volume 2. It's basically a volume 2. It's not gonna say that on the album cover, but it's
No, yeah. No, it is. It's
people
Detroit
know what
Life
you're
2.
talking about.
right.
And the Cypher coming out. And
Yeah.
I made some shirts for the Cypher, which we got to go over pretty soon. Figure
Yeah.
that out. I'm really excited about that.
Absolutely,
but
man.
moving
I
forward-
want to tell everybody who on the cipher so bad,
Can't.
but I can't. I
Top
won't,
secret.
and I will tell y'all later. But it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be dope. Yeah.
What other projects you have going on? I know we got the music video coming out / commercial we're doing.
Okay.
Touring with Snoop next year, which is actually right around the corner.
Yep.
We're almost done with 2021.
Okay.
What else we got?
I actually got the Long Story Longer album out too. I just dropped the album the end of October with Yuck Mouth from the Loonies, my brother Razcast and MRKSX. MRK is a Detroit native, now in Atlanta, a guru when it comes to He sing, rap, mix. He does everything. He's just a beast on the boards, beast on the mic, beast on the stage. You already know how Razcast get down lyrically.
Now,
Big shout out to Yuck Mouth from the Loonies as well. We just dropped that October 26th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which one? Now, wait. Who sang? Did one of them sing I Got 5 on it?
Yep,
or
that's
one of
Yuck
those?
Mouth. Yeah, Yuck Mouth.
Okay.
I
When
got
I was a
5 on it.
kid, that was huge. I got 5 on it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I
Timeless
didn't
joint.
smoke.
Timeless joint. That's a track they're gonna always be playing forever.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So yeah,
That's
we
awesome.
just we just build some friction with that album, man. It's called Long Story Longer. We're not a group. We just 4 MCs who decided to bring some heat. And the album is done. It's streaming everywhere. And the first single was called People Like You. We got a single called Old Heads featuring Obi Trice. And we got another song called It's All Hood featuring Speech from Arrested Development. Y'all remember Speech?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really old.
Big shout out to Speech. Yeah, so we got some hitters on there, man. I think it's a dope, well-rounded album. Our chemistry is super, super strong. I mean, we didn't know our chemistry was that strong until we got in the studio, and it's so strong, we even talked about doing another one. So, yeah, check that out. Long Story Longer with me, Razcast, Yuck Mouth, MRKSX is streaming all over right now. And go check my Instagram if you want some merch, too.
That's what I was going to ask. Oh, you're in
Yeah, we got some Long Story Longer merch, man. So my social media is McVay D12. That is MCVAY D12. Same for the Facebook, MCVAY D12. And my Facebook is Swifty D12. So yeah, holla at me, man. I'll be on there doing the do, promoting, and all that good stuff.
What song was it with Obi? You guys did the music video with Obi. I think you were in a boat. Or something?
Yeah, that's the Long Story Longer song called Old Heads.
So he's in that, yeah.
Yep, featuring Obi Trice. Yep.
All right, and if somebody wanted to book you, best way to contact you.
Best way to book me if you want to book me.
777-44-1903.
Hey, shoot, holla at me on the Instagram. And if you want some
Wait, is this you?
Yeah, this me. This is me. I'm not verified. I don't care about all that, but it's me. I be posting my own pics.
Do they need like a secret code or like text 12 to confirm? Press 4 to super confirm. I don't know.
Right.
Confirmed.
Call the
you
assistant
sure?
who has an assistant. She'll give you the call.
His name's Billy. If you want to get to Swifty, press 1.
Right.
Yeah, go through like 20 different
McVay,
people.
press 2.
Right.
Is it really you?
yeah, it's
He's like,
me.
sometimes.
Yep. But then there's an email. I'm going to give you an email, too. It's called defiredepartment.com. If y'all got some beat submissions or y'all want some features or whatever, it's DA, the Fire Department. DAFYRE Department. That's how I spell department. DAFYREMENT. The Fire Department at gmail.com. Make sure y'all holler at me if y'all got some beats y'all want to send, y'all got some shows y'all want me to go ahead and do something on. But for the most part, just holler at me on social media. And I usually talk back until I hear somebody being an asshole or something. Then I stop for a little while, then come back in the scene like, okay.
Sorry, I was so mean. Right?
Yeah, because I
Sorry,
don't
I was
want
an
to jump
asshole.
out my skin and strangle somebody through the computer, man. It's too much work.
Yeah.
I find your IP and be knocking on your door and all that stuff.
Send that missile.
I'll hold you down.
So do you usually do collaborations? Or,
Absolutely.
Or you'll kind of look at the situation and kind of make a decision?
Absolutely. I do collaborations. People reach out to me often.
Do you
know
have a
what I'm
lot
saying?
of people
Yep.
from Detroit?
Well, a lot of my collaborations come from people from different states, or
Okay.
mainly overseas. A lot of people from
Okay.
overseas holler at me, man. They appreciate good Detroit music. And thank y'all to all those who reached out to me, you know what I'm saying, who wanted to work with me, whatever. And I'm usually available to work,
Yeah.
so y'all can holler at me for features,
That's pretty
shows
cool.
or whatnot. Yep, absolutely.
That's really cool.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. I need to hit you up for a collab.
Yes, right. I'll give you 2 bars, man.
Get two,
Two
only
bars.
2 bars. It's just your noises. That's all it's gonna be.
Oh, man. Well, that's what's up, man. We're Detroit Life Live. You guys just tuning in. We got the one and only D12, Swifty McVay in the house.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us guys today. It's so good to see you.
It's good to see you too, and I would not wait 2 years to come back.
No, my gosh, no. I hope not.
If you guys got any
it's
questions,
always good energy coming up here, man. I should be up here more
100%.
often, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Doors
You're
open.
always welcome. Always, all the time.
Yes.
See, I
I
think
appreciate y'all. Y'all is
We
a
got
bomb diggity.
some comments.
We got some more
Lots
comments.
of fire comments.
I think so. What do we got? Fire Obi Trice is the shizzle stick.
Man,
It's
Obi
Kelly.
Trice, that's my brother, man. He just had
Marilyn,
a
what's
birthday last month, man.
Oh, really? Happy birthday.
Yeah, I sorry I didn't make it to your party, brother. You know, what up, Chuck Day?
Dude, his party was probably crazy.
Yeah, you know. He
Oh,
probably
Chuck
was
Day, what
getting
up?
in. You know, Caroline Reynolds is in full effect.
I know her.
John Bone, what up,
She's the
though?
boss. Oh, see, here we go. He's seeing stuff I don't see.
Yeah, I actually
This is crazy.
logged in to see these things going on. I told you I be logging in, y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
knew- it's really him.
It
It's really
really
me.
is.
And he uses his own phone. Look at that.
Absolutely. I gotta get this back to Chris after the show. Shh.
I know,
Just
right?
like a person following him around. Right?
Your
Like,
face
I really gotta
I'm
flip.
Mr. McVay.
Swifty McDoodle, a.k.a. codename McDoodle.
This is his phone. I flip in the car. You know, I
Flip
ain't want
it.
to bring it and blow my cover.
Oh, somebody wants to know when you are
Oh, yeah,
coming back
Kelly.
to Canada.
You know what? What's so crazy? That border is very fickle right now. As
I
far
ain't
as
going
everybody going over there to Canada, man. I've been wanting to go over there to see my brothers Eddie Empire for the longest. So as soon as the borders open up, I'm there.
Yeah. I was going to say, it is tight right now, that border's tight.
Yeah, it's Fort Knox border. So you know.
Well, we got time for one more question. So, am I going to ask the question? Because I got a good one, or Danny, do you want to?
If you got a good one, go ahead.
All right, Swifty McVay.
What's up?
First of all, thank you so much for being on the show today. I
Appreciate it.
appreciate you. And the question I have is, what is the best advice you can give to an artist that's up and coming and that he is really good, he's really great, but what's advice to the up and coming artists that just kind of want to get out there and make it?
Well, my advice to the up and coming artist, man, is this: your music and what you do, whether it's DJ, rap, produce, whatever. This is your passion. This is your comfort zone. This is something you love to do. This is something you want to do.
Good.
Oh,
Thank
let me go ahead and do this, man. I'm sorry for the static.
No, you're good. You're good. You're
I'm
good.
like, he's not going to care if
Okay.
you move it a little bit.
Now I can hear you.
My bad.
No, you're good.
So
you're good.
yeah, this is what you want to do. This is your passion. So here's the thing: do what you have to do to get on. Keep your work ethic strong, but always keep your passion to the side. So for instance, if it's things that you know you really need to do in life, like get a job or you need to make ends meet until you get on, don't entangle your passion with what you got to do in the real world, because sometimes the real world can let you down and it might cause writer's block.
Oh, hell yeah.
It might take away your interest to want to do things. So do what you have to do, but keep your passions your passions separate. So when you come home, you got something to look forward to create the best stuff.
Yeah.
And don't do it for the money. Just do it for the love, and then the money will come.
I like that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I
It's
do.
the only way to be successful.
I love what I do.
Absolutely. Yeah, do
That's-
it
that's
for the
facts.
love. Because you know you get on, and then you know your job won't be considered a job because you're doing what you love. And if you try to mix it in, and then something happens in the real world, you might get mad and might not want to do your passion. So just keep that separate and do it for the love, and have something to look forward to so you can make your best music. And yeah, and just stay hungry.
That's good advice.
Yeah, stay hungry. Thank you.
Stay starving. No.
Yeah, you tapeworm yourself. Tapeworm.
Get like 3 videos. Get that tapeworm.
Get the tapeworm flow, and I'm telling you, you always be hungry.
That's what's up.
Chris is always hungry.
I'm actually always hungry, man.
Man,
I'm trying to outdo myself.
I see, son.
I know,
see
right?
that.
Caroline says I could skip a meal. I probably could, but
Man.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
it's all love.
Danny,
I
final
appreciate
thoughts.
y'all, man. Y'all are the bomb diggity Detroit life for
That's
life.
what's up, man.
Yeah, let's get it,
Nice
man.
jacket.
Yeah,
I like that.
this is
That's
dope.
that Carhartt.
Nice shirt, brother.
Are you warm? Is that hot?
Absolutely. I'm not hot, but I'm not cold. I'm like
Yeah.
in between, you know.
I'm always cold all the time.
This is the
She
Indian
got like a
weather.
little warmer thing.
I literally have a heated vest underneath my butt.
Yeah, y'all got the Indian temperature in here, meaning I'll be cold if I take my jacket off, and I'm hot with it on. So I just gotta make my mind up.
Right? Figure one out and just go with it, right?
Yeah, but it's all love, y'all.
Well, thank you so much again.
Yes.
We have had a blast
Yeah, I had a
talking with
blast.
you and catching up, and I'm so excited to see what you guys have coming up.
I appreciate you.
It's top secret, and just in case you guys didn't know, we're at Wise Guy Records right now. That's where we go live every Monday for Detroit Life Live. In the meantime, in the between time, take care of yourself, treat yourself with respect, and treat yourself to the Detroit Life swag. Go to detroitlifegear.com or go to the mall at Partridge Creek. Cop your swag, get your Carhartts, swag out your team, swag out your mama or your grandmama's mama.
Swag out your
Whatever it takes,
Swag out your mama.
Swag out your mama.
meant
That's going to
that.
be your line in a song.
perhaps. And also be ready for that 313 line to drop with the one and only D12, Swifty McVay.
Absolutely.
All right, we out of here. We'll see you guys next week. Different week, same time. Peace.
Peace.
And word to your mother.
Rockin' with Detroit like branded on my chest. Rockin' with Detroit like branded on my chest. Rockin' they respect us even if we ain't from that town. Rockin' Detroit life from sun up to sundown. We don't play, doing it our way. Hustling every day, representing the day. Blessings manifest, putting haters to rest. With Detroit life branded on my chest. Yes, blessings manifest, putting haters to rest. With Detroit life branded on my chest.
Detroit like branded on my chest.
Rockin', representing, rockin', representing the day. With Detroit like branded on my chest. 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 With Detroit like branded on my chest.
Detroit, the Motor City. It's who we are, how we build, inspire, empower, and strive for greatness. It's doing what they say you can't. Believe, even if no one sees it. It's not giving up. It's the drive to rise up. Refusing to quit. That's the unstoppable force of Detroit. That's the Detroit life.
Tired of that basement sound? Then record with the best. Wise Guy Records Studios on Gratiot and 10.5 Mile in Roseville. Professional, industry-grade HD equipment for all your recording. (5303) or log on to the website wiseguyrecords.com. Detroit's finest recording company.
Some people think success is easy. Truth is, success only comes to those who work. Who work later, who work harder. Willing to have the relentless mindset to have it. If you're waiting for the easy road to come to you, you'll never have success. Doors will never open for you. You have to break them down.
Nobody said it was easy.
Wise Guy Records Studios presents My Popstar Birthday. Have your little celebrity rock out during an authentic, professional recording experience for their next birthday party. It's karaoke fun, featuring their entire VIP crew. So log on and book your party now.
If you want me to write you a diss track,